So how do you transition old school beautiful white plush carpet to a new tile floor? In this video I'm going to walk you through that. So check this out, We're going to need a little bit of tack strip, we're going to need a hammer, we're going to need a knife, a flathead screwdriver for what you might ask? Don't you worry, we're going to get into that. And we're going to need our carpet stretcher. Now that we know what tools we need, let's dive into this. So we got our tack strip lined up just about a 1/4 inch gap from the new tile floor. Be careful when you're swinging that hammer, tapping those nails down, because you can indeed miss and crack the tile, and all that hard work will get undone instantly. Next, the carpet that we are stretching up to the tile is super beefy, so we're going to go ahead and double up the tack strip now. So we got 2 rows back to back to make sure when we stretch it up, it's going to grab oh so prim and proper and not let it fall back. Now we got all that set up, let's get rid of all this janky pad that we no longer need. Let's take our knife to that, we're going to lob that off, get this out of the way. Oh man, just a crumbly, gross mess. Welcome to the flooring industry. That's okay though, let's get that out of the way. Okay, everything good, everything good. Now, let's go ahead and find our kicker. We're going to stretch this up. All right, got kicker in hand, ready to rock. We're going to start from one side, just blast this baby home. Kicking it right up onto the tack strip. We're basically about 3 inches back from the new tile floor, because the new tack strips that are under that are keeping it so that the head of the kicker needs to stay back a little bit. Whew, man, did I struggle there. Okay, let's continue winning. So we're going to go ahead and kick up this corner here because we created a small bubble when we blasted it up that way. Everything's locked on and good to go. We're going to tuck it in from the side. You really can't see it there. We're going to crease it onto the tack strip now. Okay, everything's good there. Now we're going to make little release cuts into it and then start trimming it down to the tile. Now, the reason we make those little release cuts is if you try to fold the carpet back completely and cut it, it usually will work itself loose of the strips. But if you cut little release cuts and work with 1-foot sections, it typically holds in place and nothing to worry about. So now I'm tucking the carpet to the tile with the butt of my knife because I'm so incredibly lazy that I won't go and grab my hook knife to finish tucking this in. Don't be incredibly lazy like me, because you'll end up hurting yourself like I did in this video. I don't show up. I did poke a little hole in my wrist accidentally. So went ahead and tucked the first section here. Now let's go ahead and work on the next after we get that all smoothed out. Okay, everything's good. Now let's cut our next little release cut. We're going to go ahead and trim this one down, and I believe this is when I break out the screwdriver, because once again, incredibly lazy installers. See, look, working with the butt of my knife, I'm like, this is not fun at all. Let's go ahead and use a screwdriver. Boom. This just goes to show you could basically have a small basket of tools and be a professional carpet installer. So don't overthink it. If you're sitting on your couch saying, hey, I wish I had a little bit of extra money, well, if you get a bucket and throw some tools in it, now you are a professional carpet installer and you will be making bank. Place a little ad on Craigslist and say, I do carpet repairs, and boom, $100 an hour, just like that. Pretty freaking crazy, huh? So let's go ahead and finish this off here so you can go ahead and start your new business. We're going to go ahead and make another release cut, trim it down to that ceramic tile there. Nice, that is just phenomenal. I'm going to go ahead and tuck that side. You can't see it from this camera angle here. There's only so much I can make amazing. You know, I got to mess up a little bit here and there. We're going to lob that off. Trim a little bit over here. All right, that's good. Okay, cool. We are about to grab this bag of cash. Now, little tiny repairs like this literally do pay anywhere from $75 to $125 an hour. They take less than an hour to do in most cases, so it will spike your dollar cost averaging, but when you figure in drive time, it boils down to $75 to $150 an hour. Great side hustle or full-time gig. Now, if you have any questions about the carpet and flooring industry, you know, go ahead and drop those comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.